There's not going to be a scenario where you just walk into your commanding officer's office and be like, hey, sir, I was trying to figure out if you could tell me, what girls I can fuck.
The United States military. No, better yet, the United States Navy. The 1%, the world's greatest Navy. The question I hear most often from, the 99% is, what is life like in the Navy? So I caved in. There's a demand for information, and I'm here to meet those demands. To you, the 99%. I aim to answer your questions about the real-life Navy, truthfully, in the best of my ability.
And now my whole team split up. I'm like, damn, man, what the fuck? These young bucks making them bucks. We had the whole city with us. It's like Party City with us.
Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? 9/11 the Baby Goat. Welcome to the Goat Forum. I got something for you. Today we're doing another Navy video reaction. The topic is about fraternization in the Navy. Now, from what I see, it looks like this video is a few years old, but hopefully it still holds up. Be sure to do the opposite of not liking the video, and make sure that you comment below what you think at the end of the video. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Excuse me, sir? I had a couple questions about some topics me and some of the other sailors around the ship have been talking about. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions.
Yeah, sure. Come on in. Have a seat. Better Castellanos, so what did you want to know?
Well, sir, a couple of us were talking about sexual harassment assault, and we're not really sure what all that entitles. Can you help us understand that a little bit?
You know what? I have a perfect way to explain that.
Let me just start by saying this. There is not going to be a scenario where you just walk into your commanding officer's office and be like, hey, sir, I was trying to figure out if you could tell me, what girls I can fuck. No, look. That ain't going to happen. In the real Navy, even though they encourage you to, you can talk to anybody, whatever, yada, 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 that's just politics. In the real Navy, they want you to use the lowest chain of command possible. For example, if you're an E3, they want you to use an E4 if possible to resolve your issues. They always want to keep it at the lowest level possible, even though they preach that, you could come up and talk to a chief at any time if you need them, or come up and talk to your divisional officer at any time that you need them. You're not just about to knock on the captain's door and just come in. I was wondering if I could fuck Susie.
Shipmates was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Well, we gotta head back to...
I'm just glad that they did that corny ass shit and there wasn't no black guy on the table going, woo! Anyway, let's continue.
Work, guys. We'll see you later.
All right, man, you want these back?
Yeah, that'd be great. My bad, man. Here, let me get some of these. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, man. It was good playing with you. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is gonna be a video, isn't it? I'm actually... What the fuck did I just watch? I get that it's supposed to be cringy, and that's kind of like the charm and the humor of it, but come on, man. Y'all can put a little bit of realism into it. Who the hell is just, when they bend over and see a male ass, they just go, well. All right, I'm gonna watch. All right, let's continue the video. Maybe I'm just being a little too bitchy about it. Let's watch the video.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, man, good game.
Greetings, CARL VINSON. My name is Senior Chief Snow, and I'm the Sapper POC on board the ship. Sexual assault has the ability to affect everyone in the fleet. So what does sexual assault look like? Let's take a look back at that last scenario. Obviously, this is unwarranted and very unprofessional, but it also constitutes sexual assault. Sexual assault is defined as anyone who commits a sexual act upon another person in the following circumstances: without that person's consent, while that person was asleep, unconscious, or otherwise unaware of the act, or when that person was unable to consent due to intoxication or mental defect.
Kind of weird how they transitioned that, considering that it is such, a serious matter. But they led off with, whoa, of a guy seeing another guy. I don't know. Just kind of a weird transition. But let's get back to the video.
Now that we know what sexual assault is, Let's play out a few more scenarios to see if our command triad approves or disapproves of our shipmates' interactions.
Hey, thanks for playing, man.
Thanks for having me.
It was a real pleasure playing with you.
It was.
Hey, good game, man.
Thanks, man. You too.
Pleasure.
If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, just know that you do not have to suffer in silence. Know that there.
You see what I mean? Like, it goes from woogity 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 to, you know, if you or someone you know, and then they got all the sad music and shit, like, you know, like you watching one of those depressing ass medicine commercials. It's a weird way to transition to. It's just a weird transition because it is a serious topic, and you know, I'm not saying this video can't have humor, but the way they just go from black to white is a little off-putting. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too far into it, but you know, that's how it's coming off to me. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below.
Talking about.
Hold on, we're back one more time.
I'm gonna relieve the nozzleman, guys. Go ahead.
I'd like her to relieve my nozzle if you know what I'm talking about.
All right, test for agent.
I'd like her to test my agent.
Really, nigga? Anyway.
Sexual harassment. There are 3 things to keep in mind when trying to determine what makes it sexual harassment. It has to be unwelcomed, it has to be sexual in nature, and it has to affect the working environment. Now let's try this again to see what our shipmates could have done differently.
Host team, stay low.
She is a great leader, and I respect her very much.
See? That's much better. Overall, it's quite easy.
What? All right. Listen, not that what he just said is bad. It's just, it's so unrealistic to how the military actually is. Like, and it throws me off. It makes it kind of difficult to react. You know, I don't want to, you know, shit on the military, but I hate playing politics at the same time. Listen, I guess, whatever. The point is, don't make, if you're in the military, don't make these type of jokes. If you are going to make those type of jokes, you really need to observe your environment and observe the people that you're around. But I'm going to be honest with you, from my experience, you never know who's going to take offense to some of the goofy shit that you're going to say. So more often than not, unless you're just if you're around a crowd, I wouldn't make any type of inappropriate joke. If you're with somebody that you trust, even then it's rocky and shaky, because if the military doesn't do anything else, it'll teach you that you really don't know a guy until you know a guy.
All right, I understand a lot better now.
I'm glad I could help. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, one more thing. I'm not entirely sure what constitutes fraternization.
That can be tricky to understand at times, but
Now, this is the part of the video I thought I was going to get for the most part, to be honest with you, but this is definitely the part of the video that I'm waiting on. I want to see what they're going to have to say about fraternization, because let me tell you something. If you don't think these officers are dicking down these enlisted personnel,
I do have a great example.
Well, I'm coming for you, Clefairy. You're not going to get away from me this time.
Yo, shout out to them, though. If anybody knows me, I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and yeah, shout out to them, because yeah, that was a Pokemon reference. Hey, I can also tell what city they're in. I've been in this city many a times, and I'm pretty sure, pretty fucking sure that is San Diego. So shout out to San Diego, one of my favorite cities to visit. Anyway, continuing with the video.
Jimmy, what are you doing? Are you playing Pokemon Go?
Yes, sir. Is that a problem?
Of course not, man. I play Pokemon Go.
No! I got everyone. I got Charmander, I got Charmeleon. Play downtown sometime. There's this awesome gym down there right next to Midway. There's a bar next door too.
I like it.
And go get a drink afterwards.
Yeah, you're right here. You with me?
I like this.
I like it.
I think we're gonna become real good friends.
Special friends.
Couple things. First off, anybody that calls you shipmate has very little respect for you. Shipmate in the military, even though it's supposed to be a term of endearment, it is taken worse than being called the N-word as a black man, worse than being called the B-word as a female. Shipmate is a direct disrespectful statement to make, and I'm pretty sure he just referred to him as shipmate. So it's weird that he would go from shipmate to, hey, you want to hang out? Like, realistically, you know, unless a person is just like being sarcastic to kind of like, you know, hey, shipmate, you know, if they just kind of like fucking with you a little bit, that's one thing. But most of the time, if somebody calls you shipmate, they don't fuck with you like that. I'm just gonna be quite honest with you. Don't go into the damn outside of boot camp. You're gonna call people shipmate, but when you get outside of boot camp, don't go around calling motherfuckers shipmate. Anyway, let's continue with the video.
I'd like an answer to the question, Judge.
Personal relationships between officers enlisted are always prohibited.
Real quick, let me give you the real on this. I'm going to be honest with you. There are a lot of fraternization. There's a lot of fraternization that goes on in the Navy. A lot of it is kind of thrown under the rug, thrown under the bed. Well, I'm just going to be quite honest with you. It's against the rules. It's not right. But I would be lying if I said that it does not happen. And in a lot of cases, it directly affects other sailors. For example, when it's time to receive evaluations up on our work performance or whatever the case may be, there's a lot of times where fraternization is going on, where you have lower ranking people having personal or sexual relations with higher ranking people, and higher ranking people specifically that are in charge of them and their evaluations. And guess who is more likely to get the good evaluation? You know, because they can only go to so many people. Guess who's more likely to get the good evaluation? The person that has personal and or sexual relations with the person that's in charge of giving out the evals, or you that just actually does your job. I'm going to be honest with you. In a lot of circumstances, especially if you're a male, from what I've seen, especially if you're a black male, you shit out of fucking luck. I know that's not the politically correct thing to say, but on this YouTube channel, I try to keep it real with you guys without, you know, just straight bashing or doing satire or anything like that. But I try to keep it real with you guys. So that is also a problem in the military, and it needs to be fixed. But the reality of it is, I appreciate what this video is trying to do, but I'm just letting you know that there's a very underground, under the table world inside of the military from my perspective. All right, guys, this is as far as I'm going with this video. If you want to see the rest of the video, it will be left in the description box. It will be left in the description box below. Thank you, guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to check out the DDT 14 podcast. That's the only millennial-made military-focused podcast where we bring on different veterans, both active and inactive, to talk about different subjects, oftentimes taboo subjects, revolving the life of the 99%. I said this. I'm so fucking trash. Involving the life of the 1% so that the 99% can understand what we go through. And for those that may be thinking about joining the military, it'll help you get a better understanding of what you're in for. 9/11 the baby goat. Thank you guys so much for coming to the Goat Farm. You are the greatest. I will see you on the next video. Peace.
The simp. This was the simp butt hurt theme song. I ain't gonna lie though, he's used to be my shit. This song used to be my shit.